There was only one good thing in the box. What was it? Ben asked. As I was about to explain, the only good thing in the box was hope. What is hope? Shiguru said. Hope, Phoebe said. Hope. It's hoping that, hmm. Hope is a little hard to explain. Um, Try, said Mr. Berkway. Everyone was staring at Phoebe. It is a feeling that, a wish that something good might happen. And that is why, even though there are many evils in the world, there is still a little hope. She held up a picture she had copied from the book. It was a picture of Pandora opening the box and a whole shebang of gremlins floating out. Pandora looked extensively frightened. On the way home, I said, You must have been nervous. About what? Phoebe said. About the report, Phoebe. Golly. Oh, no, she said. I wasn't nervous at all. That night, I kept thinking about Pandora's box. I wondered why someone would put a good thing such as hope in the box with sickness and kidnapping and murder. It was fortunate that it was there, though. If not, people would have the birds of sadness nesting in their hair all the time because of their nuclear war and greenhouse effect and bombs and stabbing and lunatics. There must have been another box with all the good things in it, like sunshine and love and trees and all that. Who had the good fortune to open that one? And was there one bad thing down there in the bottom of the good box? Maybe it was worry. Even when everything seems fine and good, I worry that something will go wrong and change everything. My mother, my father, and I all seemed fine and happy in our house until the baby died. Could you actually say that the baby died since it had never breathed? Did its birth and death occur in the same moment? Could you die before you were born? Phoebe's family had not seemed fine. Even before the arrival of the lunatic and the messages and the disappearance of Mrs. Winterbottom, I knew that Phoebe was convinced that her mother was kidnapped because it was impossible for Phoebe to imagine that her mother could leave for any other reason. I wanted to call Phoebe and suggest that maybe her mother had gone looking for something. Maybe her mother was unhappy. Maybe there was nothing Phoebe could do about it. When I was told this part to Gram and Gramps, Gramps said, You mean it had nothing to do with Phoebe? Right, I said. What Phoebe didn't know was that it had nothing whatsoever to do with Phoebe. Gram and Gramps looked at each other. They didn't say anything, but there was something in that look that suggested I had just said something important. For the first time, it occurred to me that maybe my mother's leaving had nothing whatsoever to do with me. It was separate and apart. We couldn't own our mothers. On that night, after Phoebe had given her Pandora report, I thought about the hope in Pandora's box. Maybe when everything seemed sad and miserable, Phoebe and I could both hope that something might start to go right.